I'm a big gamer, bro. Like I'm a
Oh,
big
okay.
gamer. So the first thing I told my wife was, when she was pregnant, she was having a baby. I was like, by the due date, I just asked for one thing,
Mm.
and she goes, "What is that?" And I go, "It's can I get a PlayStation 5 to be able to deal with the trauma?"
Oh no! How did she take that?
She was like, first of all, don't call it trauma.
Yeah,
Second
yeah.
of all,
She's
she
like, what
goes,
you're going through is not.
it's not trauma.
Yeah.
But it is. It's just that we don't really see it because
Yeah.
we're dads. You know what I mean? We don't really have any emotional connection with the
Mm.
baby up until the baby is born.
Yeah.
But with the PlayStation, Darren,
Mhm.
I have that connection with that thing before it even gets out
Yeah.
of the box. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
I've been dreaming of that, plotting on that PlayStation 5, baby.
And I
Did
don't
you
know-
get one?
I did. Yeah, I
Oh,
eventually
fuck
got
yeah.
one right on time
Hell
for my
yeah.
son's birthday. So shout out to wifey right there.
Yeah,
Shout out to the
shout
Discover
out.
on my credit card.
There we go. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Did you bring it to the room
I
when she
did,
was
yeah.
when she was giving birth?
Yep, I did. I set it up.
Yo,
I actually,
no.
listen, I never in my whole entire life had time to play Red Dead Redemption because it is a very long game. For all
Yeah.
the gamers out there, big shout out
Yeah.
to Red Dead. It's a great game. And I've never really had the time to be
Yeah.
able to discover all the side missions and stuff.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
when I was in the delivery room, fam, I had
Yo.
all the time in the world, bro. Like
She's getting an epidural.
literally,
She's
and
fucking.
she's there like Arthur.
Yeah. Dude, that is amazing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, how does that work? When you just tell the nurses like, hey, I'm gonna need a
Honestly,
little space here?
No, I'll be honest with you. So here's how it went. So she actually happened to be in labor for over 24 hours,
Wow.
which I was like, damn, that's a pretty long time. And, things got a little heated because they're about to push her to go through the C-section because the doctor was done at 6 p.m., right?
Mm.
And here's how you got to see it, man. That's when, like, humanity comes in because the doctor was like, even though I'm done at 6, she's like, I'm willing to stay over to make sure that she delivers the baby. Because she was my wife's, like, number one doctor. I don't know what they call it, but it's like the assigned.
Oh yeah,
Doctor.
I'm gonna get in trouble because I don't remember the
Same.
name
I don't
either.
remember
but
the
yeah,
name
yeah,
either. I'm sorry. I apologize to all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
medical professionals out
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
But-
Someone will let us know.
Anyway, somebody will comment in the chat, hopefully.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. But here's what happened, man. She stayed behind, and then they were about to push for a C-section, and I was like, oh, my God, ain't no way you're about to do that to my wife. The baby's good. She's good.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, like, it's stuck.
Yeah.
You know, and I need a little bit of push.
Like it wasn't like flipped around or something when they do have to do a C-section.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then eventually what ended up happening, she was able to stay behind. I kind of like put a foot down in front of everybody. I was like, well, I think we should discover other avenues before jumping into the C-section. And that's simply because I feel like that's when my protective instinct kicked
Mhm.
in. And
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of dads will be able to relate to that. Like,
Yeah.
it's something you've never really felt before.
Mhm.
And then when you're in that situation and the doctors and these nurses are playing with, like, ultimately, like, your wife's and your kid's life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and
Wow.
that's when you're like, whoa, hold on a second. What is going on?
Yeah.
I need you to be able to see me through me with, like, like you
Yeah.
feel my emotions and don't just see me as a number, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because unfortunately it is like that, bro. You're a hospital. They're giving birth every 2 seconds. There is
Yeah.
some, si bella.
Yeah.
You know?
They got that. It's a factory, bro.
You know what I mean? It is a
They
factory if
turning
you think
them out.
about it. They're just out there, just pumping them out, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
24 hours, man. That's a long time.
It is. That's
Holy
what I'm
cow.
saying. Like, big shout out to you women out there, man. Like, as a man, I don't think I could ever have the strength to do that. I
Yeah.
can do 225 on the bench, but that's the most
different.
I could ever brag
Yeah.
about lifting that much weight, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these women out here lifting like the weight of the world,
Yeah.
ultimately. So
Yeah.
big
it's
shout out
different.
to you, women. And that's, if you want to really want to go there, in terms of the whole abortion situation and stuff. I
Okay.
remember when we went through that.
Yeah.
I know in the last couple of years. And there was all these like politicians and like men. I try not to keep up with politics, but there was a lot of men that were involved
Mhm.
in making like women's decisions.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like unless you went through the process, I don't
Mm.
think you should be the one
Mm.
making decisions on behalf of the other gender.
Mm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think women should absolutely get to make that call.
to
you
make
know,
their
have-
own call.
Yeah.
It's about them. It's about their own body. So that's definitely something. Like I said, that's just
Especially when you take into account sometimes they're going into labor for 24 hours
Yeah.
and the hubby's catching dubs on Fortnite.
You know what I mean?
PS5 in the
Thank
other
God-
room. Yeah.
Thank God I wasn't doing that. I
Yeah.
was doing Red Dead Redemption. I was collecting
Yeah.
actual badges, bro.
Yeah,
Really mad.
exactly.
I had
Yeah.
horses all over Red
You're getting
Dead
the
Redemption.
platinum trophy on the PS5.
So the funny story behind this, Darren, you're gonna
Yeah.
love this. So the little kid in the game, his name is Aiden,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And we ended up naming our son Aiden.
No
Right?
fucking
I swear
way.
to God, right?
Did you come in there? She's like, we the doctor's asking her like, hey, what's going to be the name I need to fill out the birth certificate? She's
Yeah.
like, we never really talked about it. You're like, I got an idea.
I think I got an idea. I was like, Arthur, what is the name?
yeah.
He goes, you call him Aiden, will you?
Yeah.
Cowboy.
There we go, man. That's your son's name?
That's my son's name.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome,
yeah.
man.
It was kind of like a mesh of like my name because it's Amen and like AY. We kept the Y instead of AIDN. We decided to go with like instead of AI, we decided to go AY.
Yeah. Oh, nice, man.
Just kind of give a little bit of a spice, a little bit of turmeric in there.
Yeah, a little bit. I like it, man.
Thanks for watching that last video, guys. Click right over here to see the episode in its entirety, or click over here to subscribe and check out all the other cool shit we have on the channel. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Do it.